The Joe Rogan Experience.
Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is an animal. An animal.
Like that.
He's the scariest guy at 155 in my word.
I agree.
In my world, because he don't get tired.
Yeah.
That Cowboy fight freaked me out. Cowboy looked like Tony had bricks in his gloves.
Yeah.
His face was all busted up. Tony didn't look like he had a scratch on him, and Tony wasn't even tired.
Tony posted a meme, I feel like a couple days ago. He showed like his last 7 opponents.
Yeah, they're all fucked up. Like they all fell off a train. Yeah, it's crazy, man. He has insane power, man. It's like it's a weird thing because Tony does stuff to people, and he doesn't get tired.
He doesn't get he's legit crazy.
Yes,
like he doesn't. Like I don't know if he feels pain. That kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like he will do things in there that I remember when we fought. I'm southpaw, he's orthodox, right? He throws that inside kick, and I'm turning my leg over to check it, and like it was never at my knee. He was throwing that at my shin. Like if you're throwing that calf kick with that open stance, you're throwing it at the shin.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like I checked it, and I was about to check, and then we banged shin to shin, like the middle of the shin to the middle of his shin. And I remember thinking to myself, why the fuck would you do that? Now we're both hurting. Like I seriously hated that feeling. But he did, like there was no reaction on his face. There was nothing. He was just like still just on to the next thing. And I feel like I'm glad I fought him then, because like look at him now. He's like psychotic, you know?
Yeah, look at that. Tony Ferguson's last 7 opponents. Jesus Christ.
Like they're all bloody messes.
Even like the things he posts, like you get an insight into how crazy his mind is. Like,
did you see his press conference after surgery after Anthony Pettis?
No.
Yeah, he was talking about how he was going to be a doctor. He said, I think he said something like, he said, what did he say? He said, he said, you know what they call me? Because he's like, yeah, he's a GQ guy. He was talking about Anthony. He's like, he's a GQ guy. But you know what they call me? They call me the GQ killer. You know what that is? It's an awesome nickname.
I would like to see what his conditioning workout is, because Eddie goes with him up to Big Bear, you know, and he trains with him, and he says, "You never seen anything like it." He said everybody else in the camp can't keep up with him. He works out. He goes, "I've never seen anybody have this kind of dedication and gas tank." He said he works out a legitimate 6 hours a day. And he says he's running hills. They do these hill sprints, and he said he laps everybody. He goes all the way to the top before they do, goes down, and then beats them on the way up. He said he just doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What is someone doing when their cardio is so much better than everybody else's? Because the Cowboy fight, I'm telling you, man, I watched him from the moment they stopped the fight. After the second round, I'm watching him, and he goes back to his corner. Cowboy's face is a mess. He's just beating the shit out of Cowboy. He goes back to his corner. His stomach isn't even heaving.
Yeah.
He's not breathing heavy.
I'm not going to lie to you. As I don't want to see this fight because I like both those guys, but as a fight fan, I want to see this fight, and that's him and Dustin.
Oh, him and Dustin would be insane.
Because like those are 2 guys who don't know how to quit.
Well, if Dustin beats Khabib, that's the fight.
Yeah.
And if Dustin doesn't beat Khabib, Tony and Khabib's the fight.
Yeah.
They'll fight eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, phew, that is a crazy ass fight. But the thing is, like, Tony's pace is so disturbing. It's so disturbing because I watch him fight guys, and I'm like, how do you keep up with that? Like, nobody keeps up with it. Like, you got to crack him. You got to catch him. Like, Anthony caught him, but he broke his hand. But Pettis had him hurt, and Lando had him hurt. Lando Venata cracked him.
I remember
had him
that.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like...
He knows how to survive, though.
Yeah, exactly. And also, it's weird because he doesn't survive like most people do. He doesn't tie you up and try to recollect himself. Like, he just still fights.
Yeah.
And he instead, like...
Scrambles.
You hurt him, he puts it on you.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I need a break. Meaning, I'm coming after you now. Like, you're going to have to stop me from killing you so that I can breathe.
Take a break. Yeah, I'm always stunned at his pace and his cardio. It's amazing. I just want to know, is this scientifically planned? Like, are they monitoring his heart rate, or is this just psychotic? Like, is it scientific or is it psychotic?
I think it's the latter.
I think it might be.
Tony Ferguson. If if this was a scary movie, Tony Ferguson would be that guy.
He's El Cucuy.
Yeah.
He's the boogeyman.
They need to make a movie out. Like somebody needs to do some kind of, like, I don't know, mashup of his fights that make him seem like the Jason, the guy that just never goes away, and as soon as you turn around, he's ready to kill you.
Well, you just think about Luke Thomas posted some tweet where the last time Tony Ferguson won, like who was champion and what was going on in the world. It was like 2013 is the last time he lost. And he lost to Michael Johnson, who also beat Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Dustin's last loss as well.